Hey there, how's it going? RoxMySox here. Being a real man like always, bringing you some epic variant gameplay. The Ripper, to be specific, I was lucky enough to open it up in a supply drop last night. Jumped online to search up some reviews, see what the community was saying about it, didn't find anything. So I've taken upon myself to be the bearer of bad or possibly good news. Spoiler alert, it's pretty good. But I'm recording this and doing this on the PlayStation Share, so I don't have the hard numbers that Drifter has, and my testing methods might be a little unorthodox, and especially in this next part where I do side-by-side, it doesn't let me talk. But we're going to see here the base variant of the Evo and then the Ripper. So here's their patterns here. You can pause it, take time to do. Now the next one I do it on their assault rifle mode. That was the SMG mode. Again, it's not going to let me talk here, so I'm going to let it play out and then talk to you after. So basically what we can take away from this is that the SMG mode in its base form, you know, it's got some recoil for sure, drifting on a more vertical pattern. And then the Ripper just has an unbelievable amount. The little extra bit of fire rate definitely speeds it up. And you can see even in the SMG mode, they weren't lined up correctly at the start. But basically it gave the time, the Reaper the time to catch up there at the end. And so I'm going to go into some gameplay. And here I'm going to show you these are my classes. This is my Loud and Proud class. I did two classes. This is my Loud and Proud. And like I said, I tested the two different fire modes, you know, in each game. So one game I tried to go all SMG mode, the next game I tried to go all assault rifle mode. This one with an unsilenced weapon, and the next silenced, because I'm a silenced player actually, and I enjoy sneaking around. I enjoy silencers. I love that this game finally brought silencers back. Let's give it up to them. But I can tell you that first game I was having with the Ripper was just not working at all. And as we can see here, I mean, what I was just talking about before I went in this rant, the Ripper SMG mode, the recoil on this is so horrendous. I wasn't finding really, I'm trying to jump up there for that. I couldn't find any success aiming down the sights with it. Aiming down, as you'll see in this little gameplay here, I'm hip firing everything, and aiming down the sights is just such a last measure. Even right there. Excuse me. Even right there, you know, I'm not aiming in because I just don't trust the aim in. I don't trust that I'll be able to keep control over it. And I think that has something to do with how loud it is right there in the SMG mode. Because with the loudness, the craziness, the uncontrollableness of it, and bringing everybody in, it just creates for a very chaotic scene. I don't like it SMG unsilenced at all. So here I got some AR gameplay for you, and at the end of this game. At the end of this gameplay, I'll put up I'll have the, I wouldn't say hard numbers, but I'll have down to the frame to see how much of a difference you're getting off that that faster fire rate. Because I felt like the AR mode on the Ripper was just head over heels better than the Evo assault rifle mode, and that's what I used a lot of during my first grind to 55 before I prestige first, because I didn't like the NV4 and I just loved the 3-shot capability of it, but it was so slow firing. And I'll have to do it, and again I won't be able to use my mic at the end of it because I got to take it off, and I got to go into the computer and do Sony Vegas and really get it down to the exact frame and see if there's a difference there. So I'll throw that at the end of the video, but I just can't know without doing that. It feels like it's faster is what I'm saying. The assault mode unsilenced is an absolute beast. It absolutely tears and shreds. And the only thing killing on me that game was a sniper. And so here's my other gun I was telling you about. It's got a silencer on it. And the first game here is an SMG mainly, and oh my gosh, that I hate the SMG when it was unsilenced, but do I love it when it is silenced. I don't know what the silencer does to this gun. I don't know if it makes the recoil a little bit more controllable. I don't know if just because, you know, if you fire so fast when it's unsilenced, you know, when you're right there in the battle, as soon as you fire, you know, half the clip is gone, everybody around you knows you're there, and you're getting ready to die again. with the silenced, I don't know if it's that fast ability to get all those rounds off and nobody knowing that you're there, you can keep doing it again and again, that helps, or if there's just something that's built into it that makes that recoil a little bit less, or somehow a little bit more manageable, because I could definitely feel it, and I definitely enjoyed. I enjoyed the SMG silenced. And so I'll let this gameplay go through. The next game we'll be using the assault rifle mode, and I'll talk more on that then. But if I can go back to the oh, this is not the assault rifle mode. I swear, that's a bad time to say that. I was just trying to do a challenge of getting long shots and quick shot, or long shots and point blanks in the same life. But you can see there, even when I'm facing two guys, they weren't both shooting at me there at the second. I had an opportunity to win that gun battle, but wasn't able to because of pitiful aim, or because it was two shots on, but his NV4 obviously shot faster than me there. So I think you're not going to win any long-range engagements. This is the assault rifle gameplay. I don't think you're going to win any super long engagements with it. I think that right here is its max range. It's a great close to mid-range gun. I wouldn't put it top tier. Top 5 to be specific. It's top tier gun for sure. I wouldn't say top 5. It'll definitely stay in my created class. I think silenced is the way to go. Unsilenced, this gun just isn't that consistent. But I'm about to throw up the frame by frame so you can see exactly how fast this gun shoots, and we'll talk after. Alright guys, I'm back, and as you can see I put a timestamp down here at the bottom. And so this is our base Evo at first. You can see we got 2 seconds and a couple frames. Then this is our Ripper, and it might look like that's significant, but that's only 3 frames less. So then we go over here to the base Evo on the assault rifle, and again we get about 4 seconds to get all of our shots out. And then we go over here to the Ripper variant of it, and surprisingly we get 1 frame more. And so I'm not exactly sure where the boost in rate of fire comes from. It's definitely evident on our recoil, but as far as the time testing, they both come out about the same. The SMG is the only one that gets a big noticeable difference at about 4 frames, but that's all I can say. RoxMySox. Peace. Oh, and also, I'd like to apologize for this horrible mic quality. I'm just talking through the laptop right now. Working on getting some better equipment. Alright.